This is a sick studio. My parents told me they put me in a room full of instruments and like, I picked the piano. I'm Ariana Wong and I'm a songwriter and producer from New York City. I think when I was younger, I knew I didn't want to be a classical pianist, but I was always just sitting at home playing the piano and singing. So you know what, maybe I did know deep down that I wanted to be a songwriter, or I didn't know what a producer was, but something in music. Now looking back on it, it sounds pretty crazy to say that I started the pre-college program at Juilliard when I was 8 years old, I think. I'm pretty sure it was my mom's idea for me to go. So welcome to my house. This is where the magic happens. This is where I make all my music. This is Angelou. Angelou, can you be a good boy and sit? This is a little poster from the Australia portion of a tour I went on. Just a little collection of vinyls I have on the walls. This one right here is a project I worked on. I always have flowers. I guess I'm just like becoming my mom. Label, this is really special. This is my mom on the cover. She plays in the New York Phil. And yeah, this is just like inspiring to me. It's a nice reminder of like someone who's worked really hard and someone who I take after, I'd like to think. I remember when I first, became a producer, I had no idea how to produce any sort of original idea. Like, I was just so stuck. Just because you're playing like a 4-chord progression, it's not stupid. It's just digestible and it's intentional. I think that's something that I had to unlearn, was the fact that not everything needs to be complicated. But then on the flip side, like, I think my attention to detail is a superpower, for sure.
Are you the most precious little boy?
Songwriting on pen and paper or Notes app. This might be controversial, but Notes app, it's quicker. Experience or imagination? Experience. Creative breaks are so important, but sometimes persisting through a block, you really get great. No, I'm gonna say creative break. Definitely daytime songwriting for me over nighttime. I'll really work at any hour. Like, I've definitely done sessions where I've done great work until like 4 a.m, but my mind is the freshest during the day. The first time I ever like produced something by myself, which, is like a really cool thing to do when you're just starting out, I produced this track. I forget how it ended up getting to this artist. I think my friend who's a songwriter like sent it to him, and then he ended up recording to it. But it's this artist that used to be signed to the label that I first interned at. So that was like a really, really cool moment for me. I've worked on projects with Umi, who is a very talented artist that I'm also good friends with. I have worked with Luisa Sonza, who I've just become like such a massive fan of. She is a Brazilian superstar, and like honestly her story is just so inspiring. I want to be like influential. I want to have an influential sound that people can identify. And I also definitely want to build other female creatives up, like whether it's songwriters or producers. There's a long way to go, but I think that it's a great start to be where I am at.